I have moved to this state about 14 years ago. And when I think about winter, I think about the snow. But the snow that we have is nothing like used to be. For me, normally is having 3 inches, 6 inches of snow, very little. Sometimes 8 inches. That's normal when a winter storm is coming. But when I speak to older generations, that's not normal. When I speak to people who live here 30, 40, 50, 60 years ago, they say that when we have winter storms, they measure by the foot. They have 2 feet, 3 feet of snow on winter. Things have changed. So our ability to forget, it's a problem, because we cannot make decisions on the base of last year or 5 years ago. When we talk about climate change, the thing is that the decision we have to make on the climate issue, it's about the decisions that are happening years and hundreds and thousands of years ago, what's going on. And the change is coming very rapid. That's the problem. A couple of days ago, we had record high temperature here in Denver. Less than a week ago, Southern California registered another record of extreme heat.
The National Weather Service said Los Angeles County saw its highest temperature on official record Sunday after a high of 121 degrees Fahrenheit was recorded in the San Fernando Valley earlier in the day. The federal agency said the temperature was recorded around noon in Woodland Hills at Pierce College, which runs one of the country's oldest cooperative weather stations. The temperature, the agency said, was 2 degrees higher than the previous all-time high, recorded at the site more than a decade ago. While the agency noted online that there are, quote, said the temperature recorded on Sunday is the highest taken down at an official recording station in the county.
The month of August was the hottest ever. The World Meteorological Organization also ranked 2019 the second warmest. This type of event will be more frequent. Pattern of events are more and more in line with the scientific community warned all these times. The increase in temperature started at the beginning of the Industrial Revolution. We release it into the atmosphere as carbon dioxide through activities such as burning fossil fuels, like coal, oil, and gas. We have released so much carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases that our planet atmosphere is now like a thick heat trap blanket. Changing climate has a range of potential ecological, physical, and health impact. including extreme weather events such as floods, droughts, storms, and heat waves.
PM and it was like completely orange. It looked like Mars photos or like something on a movie set. It was pretty crazy.
It's surreal. You know, yesterday coming into work, it was dark.
We see a rapid rise in global CO2 concentration over the past few centuries, and recent decades in particular. For the first time in over 800,000 years, concentrations did not rise above 300, but this time we are all over 400 parts per million. So the question may arise, who is responsible for all these emissions that are hurting our planet? The answer is more complicated than mentioning a few rich countries. There is an obvious direct correlation between higher income, prosperity, and higher emission. Industrialized nations have been the driver of global warming because the appetite for consumption. The reduction of CO2 emission is a global problem. After all, developing nations are the ones who suffer the most with climate change. Well, taking the same direction as burning fossil fuels is not the answer. New clean technologies are the best options. Development and investment in clean energy is a win for everybody. The new path has to be more inclusive and fair. We live in this kind of new generation of people who believe that it is the low expectation is the new normal, because the low expectation is what we have now from the nature, and my lower expectation is having just very little snow in winter, but that's not normal. We live here at 6,000 feet in high altitude, and that's all we got now. And that's the problem that we have to solve. And the decision has to be made, and the decisions are not easy to transform, to change the economy in a good way. My name is Enrique Dominguez. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.